Before we start tying, let's take a quick look at the finished fly. This is a classic Sunray Shadow tube fly with a total length of about 12.5 centimeters. The fly has a squirrel underwing, 2 or 3 strands of peacock herl on top, and a long overwing of goat or colobus monkey at the top. The key to this fly is the overall shape. It should have a clean torpedo-shaped profile and a long mobile wing. When tied like this, the fly moves beautifully in the current and creates a strong silhouette that the Atlantic salmons find very hard to ignore. Let's tie one as it's supposed to be tied and not how the new generation is tying the Sunray Shadow. First off, I'm starting off with a 3mm, not clear but slightly grayish inner tube, and we start to make a solid base for this fly. The first part of this fly is squirrel, so I'm having quite a bunch of the fibers there, taking off a slightly part of the under fur or the small hairs. And the main thing about the underwing is that it's supposed to go up more like this, because it has to be so tied up that it can actually hold the overwing. So I'm doing a loose turn and then applying more pressure. I'm just working my way forward a little bit and going back again, taking off the loose fibers if there is any. As you can see now, it's just centered. I want to have this spread all over the tube like this. I'm using a quite sharp razor and cut it in an angle because I want the head on this fly to be quite large. If you enjoy this kind of fly tying content, consider subscribing. I'll be sharing more salmon flies and fishing films here on the channel. I'm having some glue on my thread now, and securing from the front and working my way back again, taking off the excess glue. And as you can see now, the underwing is a little bit flat. I do not want that. I do want a wing that goes up like this. So the thing I'm going to do is lift up the wing, use some real pressure, and just slip my thread underneath, making sure that it just goes straight under and is not visible from the side. 2 or 3 times. Take a look at the difference right now. That is how I want the underwing to be. It's lifting, it got more stability, and it can lift the overwing afterwards. So again, I'm using some glue, securing, working my way forward. So I'm tapering this head and then working my way back again. So right now you can see the underwing is just spread out. The next material is some peacock herl. These are quite thin, so I'm going to use 3 of them. Making sure that these aren't in the same length, that's important. And it should not be longer than the length of the wing. doing some turns, working my way to the front and rip it off like this. So this is the original way of tying in the peacock herl. So as you can see, we're going to have the wing on top here. So when the fish is looking at the fly from underneath, you can see the peacock herl. I don't really know why people absolutely just have to have the peacock herl on top. I do believe it's because it looks better from our point of view, but from the fish's point of view, they look underneath and upwards. The next material is the goat, or in this case actually it's colobus monkey. I got that from a very old collection I bought for several years ago. But you should never buy this from out of state or out of the country and import it, because then you're in real trouble. So as I said previously, the fly should be 12.5 centimeters, and that is including the head of the fly. So right now I'm measuring the length a little bit too long actually. So then I'm just lifting up, pulling down a little bit. Perfect. As you can see now, it's just, it's compact. I want this fly to have a wider start and just go slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. So the way I'm doing that is using my nail and just wriggle back and forth, so I can spread it out a little bit more. Now it looks much better. Just going to secure it a little bit more, and as you can see now, you can see the wideness of the wing now is quite different than the last time. Just cutting off. Applying some glue to this thread. So here you have pretty much the finished fly. I'm just gonna cut the plastic in front, melt it, and there you go, an original Sunray Shadow.